Hello, what's up, everybody? My name's Ricky. I'm a master plumber, and I've been in business for myself going on 6 years now. And today I want to talk about a counterintuitive approach to plumbing sales. This is what I do in my business, this is how I approach things. You don't have to do it this way, but I just want to talk about what I do and why it works. But before I do that, I need to tell you what the traditional or the conventional approach to plumbing sales is, okay? The conventional plumbing approach goes something like this. It's a turn and burn approach. You got to get your foot in the door, sell hard, sell hard. There's a uh, low amount of time spent with your customer, and what you're going to try and do is sell them the highest ticket item possible. You're going to turn and burn them, which means you may get one job out of them and then they'll never use you again because you left them with a bad taste in their mouth. You have to be really aggressive with your marketing and sales. Use lots of emotion. Scare people into doing business with you. Sell lots of products and stuff that customers don't need. And this is what I like to call the private equity approach. It's what a lot of these bigger companies are doing. And the thing is, it works. It drives revenue. And if your goal is driving revenue, you should do that. However, what if you're in it for the long game? What if you're in business for the rest of your life and you want to have a 30-year family business? Well, you need to do the exact opposite. If you want to be counterintuitive, aka old school, you should build relationships with your customers. You should take time to understand their needs and what their problems are and think outside of the box to come up with solutions to their problems and provide multiple solutions at multiple different price points. You should be low pressure. When I go to a customer's house, I don't hit them over the head. I try to understand their problems and come up with solutions that work for them. And I'll typically tell them, I'll say, look, if you want to hire me, that's great. If you want to hire someone else, great. I'm happy for you. I won't take offense. Doesn't hurt me one bit. What I've learned after being in business over the last 6 years is that there's always work. There's going to be clients that want to work with you, and there's going to be clients that choose to work with someone else, and that's okay. As long as they get their problem solved, I'm happy for them. Whether they choose us or someone else, I'm not emotionally invested. I believe in a low pressure sales approach. So typically, when I leave the house, I'll say, look, I'll send you a quote. It may be tonight, it may be tomorrow. I'll send them a couple different quotes at different price points, and then they can decide. There's no emotional investment. I'm not trying to manipulate them into doing business with me. I want them to do business with me because they believe that I'm going to do the highest quality job, that we're going to stand behind our work, and that we're going to treat them like family. And the thing is, this is not a very scalable business model. This way of doing business, you're not going to sell your company to private equity for hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. And that's okay. I am not in business to become rich. I'm a Christian. I look at money as a utility. It is not something that I worship. I want to take care of my employees. I want to take care of my customers, and I want to take care of my family. I want my wife and my children to have a good life. And so I am in business for myself because it gives me freedom to do business how I want. I don't have to force a solution down a customer's throat if I don't think it's right. I don't have to aggressively try to sell them and get them into a $10,000 or $20,000 sale if a $3,500 solution will work for them or a $300 solution. And so here's what will happen. If you do the counterintuitive approach, you will get customers that continue to do business with you year after year, and you don't have to market to them. I have customers that have been with me since I started my business, and they tell me, Ricky, we're never going anywhere else. You know why? I don't bullshit them. I tell them the truth. I do a good job. I stand behind my work. Doesn't mean I'm perfect. I've made mistakes. Guess what? I go back and I fix it and I own it and I say, hey man, I'm sorry. I messed up. Let me fix it. Let me do the right thing. And so that's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope this message resonates with you, whether you're a potential customer, an existing customer, or even a plumber watching this. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Just because private equity and all of the big giant plumbing companies are super aggressive and market themselves with with the white collared shirt. By the way, side rant, but if you have a plumber come to your house in a white shirt, our job is dirty, guys. White shirts make no sense. Black polos, I'm sorry. It's just my personal opinion. But anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Maybe you'll see this, maybe you won't. Either way, my integrity is not for sale. I will never screw over a customer for a dollar amount. My name is on this business. I love what I do. I'm grateful to be a plumber. I love what I do for a living. And that's all I have to say. Peace.